Before we get started, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, if you could, remove your caps as we pay tribute to our country with the playing of our national anthem. Last week's winner, Mark Banal, if he qualifies through his heat, will start no better than 12th tonight. Mike Johnson, DJ Miller. Off of 4, the green is waving, and we are racing. Johnson has the lead. Rodriguez moves to second. It's Miller third. Mussolino and Miley, Jared Miley, streaking on the inside in the H1. In the middle of 3 and 4, Rodriguez down low, putting the pressure on Mike Johnson for the lead. Jared Miley trying to take third away from DJ Miller. Geisler gets high in 1. 3, 6. There's a race off at 2 down the back straightaway. Look out, contact. Flat left rear tire on the 1C of Lynn Geisler. Bob Williams with nowhere to go in car number 8, and the caution is out. 4th, Tony Mussolino 5th, Rich Appolito 6th, Michael Davis, Jim Steffens, and Bob Williams. And the green is waving, and we're back racing with 9 laps to go. Johnson hauls off into 1 with the lead, but it's Miley down on the bottom, trying to go from 3rd to 1st. He'll make the pass. Johnson now trying to hold off Rodriguez for 2nd. It's the Calusi Chevy Brockers Machine H1 of Jared Miley in the fast lane right now. Mike Johnson up high, Rodriguez to 2nd, Johnson 3rd, DJ Miller 4th, and then Mussolino, Appolito, and Michael Davis. Almost 2 wide, close to a 3 wide battle there for 5th, off at 2 down the backstretch. Rich Appolito in the 77. As DJ Miller in the 81 sneaks to the inside of Mike Johnson. The Hookstown Hornet into 3rd, dropping Johnson to 4th. Appolito is 5th now. Davis is 6th. Mussolino 7th. Bob Williams 8th. Jim Steffens 9th. Jared Miley leading. Keith Rodriguez 2nd. Michael Davis now moving to 5th. Halfway, 5 laps to go this time by. 5 down and 5 to go. Ooh, contact in the back of the pack between Jim Steffens and Bob Williams. Steffens able to get by. Michael Davis now to the inside of Mike Johnson. Race for 4th. Keith Rodriguez staying right with Jared Miley. Davis to the inside, Johnson on the outside. Johnson is 4th, Davis 5th. Battle for fourth continues. Mike Johnson and Michael Davis. It's Mike and Mike for fourth and fifth down the back straightaway. Your leaders completing lap number 8. 2 to go. Miley has opened it up a bit. And Michael Davis able to make that pass for fourth. The Rosewood Manor Nursing Home Matthews Chevy Rocket. Johnson, who started up front, has faded to fifth. White flag signaling 1 lap to go. Ooh, DJ Miller a little out of shape at the Calusi Chevy side, but he brings the Dr. Balzano 81 back into that third slot. Checkered flag waving for Red Miley. Keith Rodriguez second. DJ Miller third. Michael Davis fourth. Mike Johnson fifth. Red Miley. Well, Danny Rich, both cars out for the first time this year. Your front row. And the green is out. Off we go. The Danimal dives into the lead. Ben Miley to second. Heim is third. Wade to fourth. Tim Gold of the 2G is fifth right now. Then it's Benall and Bradish as they head into one. Oh, Benall does everything but spin, and Scott Gunn has nowhere to go, and he gets turned around. Caution on the Speedway. Keychain found. You can find him at the front gates. Not sure what's going on here. Green is out. Dave Wade pushes up across. Ben Miley underneath Wade. Danny Rich, your leader. Wade is second. Miley third. Bradish to fourth. Heim is fifth. Bradish down on the inside, challenging as Gunn gets high in turn 2. Close racing there with Rick Heim. Scott having a heck of a time in that first and second turn tonight. Lou Bradish in the 09, the H&F Trucking 09 into third. Miley drops to fourth. Heim is fifth, Gold is sixth, Scott Gunn is seventh, and Brandon Burgoon trails the field in car 17. The Simmons window cleaning, Larry's Auto, 67X of Danny the Danimal Rich shows the way. Danny was all pumped up tonight in the pits, said got his motor freshened, got everything together. Optimistic of a good night. So far it's working out for him. Halfway, 5 to go. Last heat race won by an open motor car. It's spec cars running 1 and 2 in this one. Danny Rich and Dave Wade. Bradish third. Miley fourth. Rick Heim fifth. Heim to the inside of Miley. The Schultz Ford Costa Builders 29. Trying to slide underneath Ben in 1 and 2. Gets a little loose, does Rick, and Miley gets back around him on the outside, coming off. Heim then slips bad, and now Scott Gunn's got to run on the 29 into turn number 3. All of a sudden, Rick Heim's going left and right and left and right. Two laps to go. 2 to go. One to go. The Danimal leading. Wade second. Bradish third, Miley fourth. Scott Gunn, who's battled his way through an earlier caution and another close call, is in the top five. Rick Heim looks like that left rear tire is going flat. Checkered flag for the Danimal, Danny Rich. Wade second, Bradish third, Miley fourth, Gunn fifth. Rick Heim will get sixth. It looks like the left rear may be going down on the 29 of Rick Heim. Your winner, the Danimal, second. Looks like the front rows are trying to play little games tonight. Here we go with heat race number one for the Advanced Auto Parts Crate late models, and the green is out. It's the Frankfurt Flyer, Ray Brown darting into the lead, and Leo Stottleman has spun again. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Caution is out. Right again here. Complete restart again. The green is out. Ray Brown, Mike Cecere, Nick Duratz lead the field into turn number one, excuse me. And now Duratz is going to spin in the 80, collect the 7C of Tim Fulmer. And Fulmer does a good job getting that brake to work before he hit the inside guardrail, but the steering is broke on the 7C. Speed looks good. Green is out, and let's go racing, hopefully to stay. Ray Brown on the inside. It's Mike Cecere on the outside as they exit turn two down the back chute. Cecere has the lead heading into turn three. Brown is second, Laura Lucon third, brother Kyle fourth, Brian Hoffman is fifth. Cecere up way high, carries the momentum. Laura Steele third and Kyle fourth. The Racing Lucons out of Burgettstown. Last week, Laura got into Kyle a couple of times. We'll see if Kyle returns the favor here. He's going for it on the outside. Three laps down. Leo Stottleman about to be lapped here, shown the move over flag. Halfway, 4 down and 4 to go. Leo's in the fast lane. Just always say straight. That's the most important thing. Just hold your line. If you're running there, just stay there. Don't start moving left or right when you see that flag. Meantime, Cal Lucon has motored on by Sister Laura, taking over the third spot. Under 2 laps remaining now, 2 to go. He's your points leader. He's won one feature, finished second in the other. Looking to add another heat race win to the ledger here. The Leschak Automotive Army's Transmissions 35. The veteran Mike Cecere out of Baldwin takes the white flag. One more lap, the final lap. And Mike will take the win. Ray Brown will settle for second. Kyle Lucon, a career best third in the 84, third time behind the wheel. Laura Lucon will bring the 04 home in fourth. And who's going to get fifth? Brian Hoffman had it sideways there. He straightens it out. He'll drive the 57 home in the fifth spot. Jason Ryder And Tom Durratz bring the field to speed. Whoa, Durratz in the 5, close to the wall. He straightens it out. Out in front, it's the Specialty Turbine. 76 of Jason Ryder, the veteran Pete Loria trying to track him down. Pete Reck in the 9 is 3rd. Bobby Castlevetter 4th. Larry Marks is 5th. The Advanced Auto Parts crate late models. We got a crate late model that's a crate engine car that's leading the way here. Only the 3rd time he's ever driven a race car. Jason never raced before practice day here earlier in April. 2 laps are down. He's looked pretty good early in the season, although he's had a couple of. Last week the car got hot on him, so he pulled out. He said they got to correct it tonight. Loria closing in a bit here, and Pete Rack not far behind in 3rd. Jason got to get a little smoother yet, but hey, he's on the gas pedal. Jason's been helping Dave Wade for a couple of years on his race team. This is one of Dave's former cars, of course. Pete Loria still 2nd, Pete Rack 3rd. Pete and Pete trying to track down Jason Ryder. Bobby Castlevetter 4th, Larry Marks sits 5th. Then it's the 5Y of Tom Durratz, the 06 of John Kane, and the 28 of Dr. John Hobbs. Past halfway, 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Tom Durratz and Larry Marks. Larry Marks and Tom Durratz having a good battle for 5th. Two laps from the checkered flag. Specialty Turbine, Advanced Auto Parts. Idler Equipment, 76 of Jason Ryder. Less than a lap from his first checkered flag. Pittsburgh, Pete Loria 2nd. Pete Reck still 3rd. Castlevetter 4th. Larry Marks and Tom Durratz battle for 5th. Jason Ryder will get that first win. Pittsburgh, Pete Loria 2nd. Pete Reck brings the 9 car home in 3rd. Bobby Castlevetter 4th, and Larry Marks will hold on for 5th. Young Jason Ryder, the 18-year-old West Allegheny student out of Clinton, picking up that heat race win, his first. 8 laps for the E-Mods. Dennis Niederreiter and Mike Bassage pacing the field here in turn 4 they come. No go. Niederreiter took off before the green flag was waving. Slow him down and try it again. The caution is out. Caution is out. Times a charm. Niederreiter in the 68. Mike Bassage in the 71M. Green is waving. Let's go. It's Mike Bassage with the lead in turn 2, but not by much. Dennis Niederreiter trying to pull alongside on the back straight. Chris Bassage running in 3rd. 4th, right now, the 33 of Mike McKee. Daryl Charlier in the 12 is 4th. Uh-oh, Bassage is high, wide, and handsome, but he keeps it off the wall. The Blairmont Mechanical DFG Excavating 71M. And he is standing on it, going into that turn, sliding right up in the loose stuff. Brother Chris now pressuring Denny Niederreiter for 2nd down the back straightaway. Chris Bassage into the runner-up spot. And brother Mike is almost going to spin. He saves it. Chris gets by. Niederreiter gets by. And Tessine spins. Well, he's not done yet. He may go here. Let's see. Car has stalled, it appears. Chris Bassett, your leader. Dennis Niederreiter on the outside. The outside line may be the line you want. Let's see. The green is out. We got 5 laps to go. Chris Bassett shows the way. Niederreiter second. Sean Dumhoff fifth behind the Mike Bassett, Daryl Charlier side-by-side duel for third. Chris Bassett still your leader. Niederreiter second. Charlier third. It's a yellow car battle for fourth. Mike Bassett and Sean Dumhoff. 3 to go. Oh, and Mike Bassett, he just loves to throw that thing into the turns. He's fun to watch. Meantime, brother Chris has quietly opened things up here by half a straightaway with 2 laps remaining. Daryl Charlier tried to take second away from Dennis Niederreiter. And Mike Bassett's now with a run on Charlier for third into that first turn. White flag is waving. Chris Bassett driving off. The Blairmont Mechanical, DFG Excavating, TS Electric, throwing dirt chassis. He's throwing dirt over the rest of the field right now. He's got them covered here. His brother's misfortune turns into his fortune. Chris Bassett will take the checkered flag. Niederreiter second, Daryl Charlier third, Mike Bassett fourth, Sean Dumhoff in the 13 car fifth, then Mike McKee and Bob Williamson. Series 7:30 Friday nights on the asphalt. Green means go. J.E. Stalter goes into the first turn with the lead in car 17. Oh, contact. Everybody getting straightened out there on the backstretch. Stalter still your leader. Joe Pemberton, the 98, was second. No more. It's Cody Barrick, who had a good run in the feature here last Saturday. The blue 17 in the second spot. Tom Martinek in the 65. Joel Johns in the Mach 5, fourth and fifth. Martinek with a problem there in turn 2. Got a little rut action. Joel Johns into fourth. Kevin Miller now down on the low side in the 4M. He's trying to go all the way to third here in one turn. Man, we got him 4 wide coming off of 4. Martinek will scoot into third in the 65. Miller in the 4M is fourth. Pemberton in the 98 fifth. 48's got the hood up on David Mercer's 48. He's going to the pits. 17, J.E. Stalter leading the C17 of Cody Barrick. Couple of more Buckeye State drivers. Martins Ferry for Stalter and St. Clairsville for Barrick. Washington, PA, the home of the 65 of Tom Martinek. Kevin Miller out of Toronto, Ohio in the 4M. Those are your top 4. The battle for fifth. Joel Johns trying to sneak underneath the Froggy 98 of Joey Pemberton. Halfway, 4 laps down and 4 to go. The over and under construction. Last Lap Cafe, 17E of J.E. Stalter coming around for the white flag. We'll have 1 lap remaining. Barrick second, Martinek third, Kevin Miller fourth. And the battle for fifth, Joel Johns in the Mach 5. Now in fifth, Willie Briggs pitting in car 8. Checkered flag waving from Martins Ferry, Ohio, J.E. Stalter. Cody Barrick second. Tom Martinek third. Kevin Miller fourth. Joel Johns in the Mach 5 will round out the top 5. Let's move into the pure stocks. Nick Kachuba shifts into the lead as they head into turn 1. The Javerone Chiropractic, Lanxess Corporation, Colonial Beer, Chevy. Joe Anthony, he likes to go fast. He got the win last Saturday. Looking to go into second in the 17, the Larry's Auto car. Aaron Jones in the 66 has got Ron Opachin and Jeff Broniszewski nipping at his heels. The Taylor Auto Body 08 of Broniszewski fourth, and the Sunrise Motors 51 of Opachin in fifth. Joe Anthony trying to pull to the inside of race leader Nick Kachuba. In turn 4. Kachuba still in front. Anthony, Jones, Broniszewski, Opachin, and Stacy White trying to join the front party. In turn 4. Kachuba still leading. Not by much. Aaron Jones stays third, Broniszewski fourth, Opachin back a few car lengths in fifth. Joe Anthony dives to the inside of Kachuba another time, but it's going to be Kachuba your leader at the halfway mark. Joe Anthony helping Kachuba down the straightaway, now trying to squeeze by on the outside. Side by side, it's still Kachuba. Now they're 3 wide for second. Anthony second, Jones third, Broniszewski fourth. Broniszewski trying the inside, slides up into the same third spot. Don Bowerly into the pits. Joe Anthony trying to take the lead. This is as close as he has been. They are side by side here, wheel to wheel. Some gap between them now. Off of 4, Kachuba on the outside still has the advantage. 2 laps to go. Broniszewski now alongside of Anthony for the runner-up spot. Aaron Jones back 1 in 4th. Ron Opachin is 5th. Broniszewski got the Taylor Auto Body 08 working a lower line, but he'll slide up as well, coming off of 4. 1 to go. The Javerone Chiropractic, Lanxess Corporation, Colonial Beer 10. Nick Kachuba hasn't had much breathing room from the start here. The Imperial driver will bring her straight off of 4 to the checkered flag and win the first heat race for the Pure Stocks. Joe Anthony second, Jeff Broniszewski third, Aaron Jones fourth, Ron Opachin is 5th. Then the Stacy White's 125. Jim Wagner in the 15 will round out those who made it to the finish. Here they come off of 4. The green is out. Darrell Robinson from red to black this year, the 1R in front. Craig Kamiker, another Beaver County. These two guys from Beaver County always seem to be running together. Robinson leads, Kamiker second. Poljack in the 36, Schwartzmiller in the 28 are next in line. Then it's the 11 of D. Loretto. Bill Robertson in the 1B hugging the inside rail. And the 1K of Craig Catellus. Craig Kamiker is your new leader, folks. The 2002 Monte Carlo. Ahead of the pack in the Morley's Independence Auger Excavating 72B. Darrell Robinson still second, Poljack third. Bill Robertson picking him up and putting him down on the inside. In the 1B, the NJ and Associates Imperial Tire and Automotive 1B still fourth. He's got him stacked up behind him down the backstretch. Poljack, the 36th, the Valvoline 5-Star Tire Advance Auto Oldsmobile in third. Halfway, fans, halfway, 4 to go. Bill Robertson and A.J. Poljack. For third is Robertson with the upper hand in turn 2. A.J. battles back top shelf into 3. Schwartzmiller right behind them in 5th. De Loretto a close 6th, and Catellus trails in the 1K. Kamiker pulling away. Coming to the white flag, Craig Kamiker out in front by half a straightaway now. Darrell Robinson second, Bill Robertson third, A.J. Poljack just ahead of Bob Schwartzmiller for fourth. Charlie De Loretto right with them in the number 11 car. That race is not over here as they head down the backstretch on the final lap. Clear sailing for Craig Kamiker out of Hopewell in the 72B. Darrell Robinson second, Bill Robertson third, Poljack fourth, Schwartzmiller fifth, and De Loretto sixth. I want to send out again get well wishes to Dave Kitty, the editor of RPM Racing News. Torrens in the 22. Ball in the 60. About as high as you can get coming off that fourth turn. It's all downhill from there. Into 1. Robbie Red Torrens, your leader. By just a car length. Eric Goldberg and Jim Ball second and third. Channel in the 125 fourth. Goldberg to the inside of Torrens. Eric blew by Robbie for the feature win last Saturday. Still, Torrens your leaders. They bang a little paint, exchange a little paint, bag a few fenders there on the front straightaway. Gary Catellus in the 59, now challenging the 60 of Jim Ball for third. Adam Cheidel right there in the 125 and fifth, then Rick Gorsuch in the 19. Into the wall, Jim Ball. Ball to the wall. Ball bouncing off the wall. Jimmy's going to take her to the pits. He had a rough night a season ago. Late in the season, he rolled one. Hopefully he'll be able to limp her to the back pit gate, or the pit entrance on the back stretch. We're halfway, 3 to go. It's still Robbie Torrens. The Allied Building Products, Tomai's Towing, Taylor Auto Body, 22. Being chased by the 714 of Eric Goldberg, the 59 of Gary Katselis, the 125 of Adam Chido, and the 19 of Rick Gorsuch. One lap remaining, 1 to go. Robbie Torrens, your points leader, and defending champion still in front. The race for third getting closer. Adam Chido goes by Gary Katselis. Katselis is off the pace in the 59. Rick Gorsuch helps him get restarted there in 1 and 2. A little bump, but that's all Gary needed. He's back on the gas. They're neck and neck for fourth. Who's going to get the win here? Eric Goldberg putting the pressure on Robbie Torrens as they come off of 4. Torrens will win it. Goldberg second, Chido third. Gorsuch will get fourth. Katselis fifth. And Davey Lee, Aaron Ferguson, Todd Evans, and Terry Kerr. Green is out. Looks like we got a staggered start here. Dusty Curry is your leader. Dusty had the early lead last week. Opening night winner Rich Mason chasing him, the 697 of Nick Johnson, and then last week's winner Todd Janis in the 88. Oh, Curry, a little bobble in turn 2, and Rich Mason goes driving by. Halfway. Oh, Dusty Curry, whoa. Driving right into the 23 car. And into the pits he goes. Your new leader is Nick Johnson. Look, he's coming out. One lap to go. Dusty's trying to find his way onto the racetrack, but he's coming out the wrong way. Well, Nick Johnson's the new kid in town tonight, and it looks like he'll be our third winner in as many weeks. Out of Toronto, Ohio, 15 years of age. All right, Nick, he'll win it. Quick time performance part 697 of Nick Johnson wins in his maiden voyage in the PMS Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania Motor Speedway Young Guns. Any of you kids up there that want to put one of these together, the rules are all available on our website at ppms.com, www.ppms.com. All right, here he is. How about a nice hand, folks, for Nick Johnson. The hot gun tonight in the Young Guns. Come on around here, Nick. Congratulations. Good way to start.
Thank you.
Made it look easy. Those guys got together and you went on around.
Yeah.
You know, when you win, you got to say more than yeah, no. But you got to talk a little bit. What's it feel like?
Good.
You got me confused. The people you want to thank. I can get more than one word out of you with that one.
Yeah, my dad, the guy that did my graphics, my mom for the support, and everyone behind me.
How old are you?
15.
Ever driven a streetcar before?
No, I've driven his late model before though, but
Hot lapping it or around the yard?
practice.
Practice. So you've had a little bit of experience. How would you tell some people up there? This is a fun deal. How long did it take you to put this thing together?
About a month. Yeah, after I got my eye hurt, because that piece of metal went in it and it quit for the year, and here we are.
Here you are. Come out of the box with a win. It don't get any better than that. People, you become the third different winners as many nights. You know that.
Yeah.
15 years old. What are you gonna tell the kids at school Monday?
One.
You won. All right, Nick. Congratulations. Miley and Davis pace the field into turn number 4. Starter Denny Carson looking him over, waves the green flag, and we are racing. It'll be Michael Davis with the lead in turn 2. Miley second. Bradish and Miller battle for third. Bradish to the inside of Miley, moving to second. DJ Miller now to third. Ben drops to fourth. Keith Rodriguez moves to fifth. Jared Miley squeezing on the outside of Dave Wade in that battle for sixth. The Rosewood Manor Nursing Homes, Matthews Chevrolet 7M of Michael Davis shows the way. The race now for fourth. Ben Miley and Keith Rodriguez wheel to wheel down the back straightaway. DJ Miller by himself in third. The battle for fourth continues wheel to wheel. Rodriguez fourth now. Miley fifth. Wade is sixth. Miley seventh. Appolito eighth. Rich is ninth. And Gun runs 10th. Dave Wade now to the inside of Ben Miley trying to break into the top 5. They're down the back straightaway. Car slowing. The 2J of Mike Johnson at the Calusi Chevy sign on the back straightaway brings out the caution. Outside, leaving the Chester Charger the inside. Green is out, off of 4. Here they come. Into 1, wheel to wheel. Bradish nosing ahead in turn 2, but off at 2. Davis is back in front down the back chute. Look at this 4-car battle for fourth. Rodriguez, Miley, and Wade into turn 1. Michael Davis, your leader. Bradish with a run on the outside, and look at Luke close the gap down the back chute. Wheel to wheel into 4. Bradish climbing up high. Davis off the bottom. It's Davis in front. 20 laps to go. Dave Wade now to fourth. The H&F Trucking, Bill Kell Racing Engines, 09 of Bradish takes the lead off at 2 with a burst of speed down the backstretch. Mark Benall, who started way in the back, is into the top 10 in the T8 car. A long way to go. Keith Rodriguez running in the top 5 in car 29. Bradish and Davis in front. Miller is third. Wade fourth. Rodriguez fifth. Miley sixth. Rich seventh. Appolito eighth. Benall is ninth. And Jared Miley 10th. Good racing for positions 5, 6, and 7. Keith Rodriguez, Ben Miley, and Danny Rich. Rich off the inside, able to get underneath Miley to pick up a spot. Bradish continues to lead. The Chester Charger, the H&F Trucking, Bill Kell Racing Engines 09. Opening up daylight now. Davis half a straightaway back in second. DJ Miller still third. Dave Wade closing in there in the Yingling 76. Rodriguez fifth. Miley and Rich battle for sixth and seventh. Banal is up to eighth now. Apolito is ninth, and Jared Miley just ahead of Scott Gunn in the race for 10th. Close to halfway. Lap traffic ahead for Lou Bradish. He is caught up to the 2G of Tim Gold. Boy, Danny Rich and Ben Miley. Ben Miley and Danny Rich lap after lap, wheel to wheel. Now Mark Banal has joined the battle in the T8 there. Banal to the outside around the Danimal. Bradish around the 2G of Gold. We're halfway, 12 to go. Dave Wade and DJ Miller. Miller third, Wade to his outside into turn number one. Slowing down the 8 of Bob Williams. Heading to the pits. Dave Wade and DJ Miller. Contact in 4 as they battle for third. Miller third, Wade fourth. Rodriguez fifth. Banal is to 6, folks. Mark Banal started 18th. He is up to 6th. A caution would do him a bunch of good. He's a half a track behind Lou Bradish. We've got less than 10 laps to go. The H&F Trucking 09 of Bradish. The Bill Kell power plant under the hood and a rocket chassis. Trying to lap the 17 of Brandon Burgoon. Michael Davis up on the wheel trying to close the gap as Bradish goes from inside to outside between Burgoon and Mussolino. Wade third, Miller fourth, Rodriguez fifth, Banal sixth. DJ Miller slowing down. The Hookstown Hornet, who was running fourth, heading to the pits. Car 81. That moves Rodriguez to fourth. Banal is fifth. Your leader, Bradish, down the back chute, trying to lap the 84 of Jim Steffens. To his inside into turn number 1. Or turn number 4, excuse me. 7 to go. Michael Davis trying to draw back in on the race leader. Bradish able to clear the 84 of Steffens. 2 lap cars between himself and Davis. 6 laps to go. Dave Wade still third. Keith Rodriguez fourth. Mark Banal fifth. Ben Miley sixth. Danny Rich is seventh. Rich Apolito 8th, Jared Miley 9th, and Lynn Geisler has come from last to 10th. 5 laps to go. Clear racetrack for Lou Bradish. Could be a career best finish for, I believe, Keith Rodriguez in the 29. Michael Davis around the 84 of Jim Steffens. No lap cars now between first and second, but only 4 laps to the checkered flag. Looking for his second win of 2006. And the 25th of his late model career here at Pittsburgh. Lou Bradish into turn 1, a half a straightaway in front of Michael Davis. Dave Wade still by himself in third. Rodriguez fourth. Banal fifth. Miley sixth. Rich seventh. Apolito 8th. Jared Miley 9th. And Lynn Geisler a close 10th. 2 to go. 2 to go. Same distance, the lead for Lou Bradish over Michael Davis. Boy, you can run this place from inside to outside. They have got all grooves covered. Bradish trying to lap the 14G of Scott Gunn. 1 to go. The H&F Trucking Bill Kell Racing Engines 09. Through 3 and 4 one more time. The Chester Charger, Lou Bradish in victory lane in the late models. Michael Davis second. Who will get third? It's going to be Dave Wade in the 76. Keith Rodriguez in the 29 fourth, and Banal in the T8 will finish fifth. All right, he's out of the car. How about a nice hand, folks? Lou Bradish. They'll be raising heck in Chester, West Virginia tonight. Still square. Feel better tonight, don't you, being back here?
Oh, I feel a lot better tonight. We earned this one tonight, and that's the way I like to get it.
Car looked exceptional. I mean, the track looked exceptional. You guys were putting, all over this Encino Mountain where you pick your line inside, outside, or down the middle.
I'm glad I looked that way to you. I worked my hind end on. No, it was.
But what I mean is you can move the car and don't lose. The groove seems to be wide.
Yeah, it's wide. It's very racy. You can run the bottom. You can run the middle. You can run the top. Brian and the crew do an excellent job on the racetrack. They work their hind ends off every week, so we have a good place to race. And it is the best track to ever race on.
One of the smoothest.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's great.
Hey, last week you had problems with the spec motor. You put the big hammer in tonight, and here you go.
Well, last week I felt I went to a gunfight with a knife, and I said I wasn't going to do that again. So I put the big motor in, come up, and it's slippery. But, it did good. I think that's our first feature win with the big motor in about 2 years. So I feel pretty good about it.
Michael Davis is getting better and better, too. You had to work a little bit to get around him. He tries that bottom, and you sort of know the outside here.
Well, Michael Davis has a Bill Kell Racing engine.
I know that. I told the fans that earlier.
That's why he gets there. And not only that, he's a superb driver. This is the best year he's had so far coming out of the box. I really think that he's going to shine here before the year's out. But I saw him tugging to that bottom, and I knew the top was going to be the groove, and I let him sucker me on that restart just so I could get the outside, and I did, and because I knew the car would go. The lap before the caution, I got up there, and I knew it had come off too. No problems.
That's all it took.
That's all it took.
People you want to thank?
Bill Kell from Bill Kell Racing Engines. He's just does a wonderful job with our stuff. Jumbo P's, H&F Trucking, WL Davison, just Rock Springs Auto Parts, my brother Jerry, Mike, the whole pit crew, Sheldon, Tommy, the girls, take care of my helmet.
Takes a lot to take care of your helmet. There's a lot that goes into that helmet.
They call it something else that I'm not going to go.
You know, this is your 25th win here in late models, so you're 6th all time now. Congratulations.
We got to work on that. I don't like being 6th.
Well, you got a few years left in you. I know you're 50, but you still have a few years left.
I think we got a couple years. I think someone made a mistake. I don't feel 50.
All right, how about a nice hand, folks? Lou Bradish, your winner. Green is out. Tom Durant's in front. And the Bridgeville Automotive Gearhead Graphics. 5Y. Larry's Auto 17 of Larry Marks is second. Caution. Hey. Leo Stottleman in the 21. Dr. John Hobbs also has got some damage in the Broadview Animal Clinic 28. Green is out. Tom Durant's in the 5Y and Larry Marks in the 17. Take the field down the front stretch into turn number 1. It's Marks leaving turn 2 with the advantage. So close to a wreck. They're still trying to wreck on the back straightaway. Whoa, Pete Loria tries to get by. He does. Castlevetter's left. Caution is out. Caution is for the 27C of Bobby Castlevetter, who was green is out. The Lucons are together. And Jason Ryder bounces off the wall. Somebody else is pinned up there as well. But Cal got, the 84 got into the 04 and got sideways. And the 80 of Nick Duratz and 7C Tim Fulmer. 21 Leo Stottleman. And the 84 Lucon is over there. 04 Laura Lucon. Let's try it again. Green is out. Well, the 21 of Leo Stottleman, the 27C of Castlevetter, and the 15 of Mark Moach Jr. are parked over in turn 2. Green is out. Larry Marks in the Larry's Auto 17 is your leader. Pete Reck in the 9, darting into second. The Glick Fire Equipment, McGurvey Electric 9, and Marks, your leader, slips, and Pete Reck's got the lead. He avoided a wreck. Young is second. Down on the bottom, Ray Brown moves to third, dropping Larry Marks to fourth. Mike Cecere is fifth, and Brian Hoffman with Pete Loria to his inside. Three laps are down. Brian Hoffman in the 57 out of shape off the second turn, gets it straightened around on the backstretch. Pete Reck. Two more cars look headed for the pitch. Jim Moore in the 81 is one of them. The other car that's slowed is Nick Duratz in the 80. And Brian Hoffman has been trying to get around over in turn 2, and he finally has spun. Caution for the 57 of Brian Hoffman right there in the second turn. Duratz in the 80 pitting. Nick Duratz, brother Tom driving the Pete Reck still leads. Ray Brown now to second. Ray's been down in on the low side. Mike Cecere getting in the mix in the 35. He'll be fifth down the backstretch into 3, and Pete Loria, last week's winner's right there with Mike. Reck, your leader. Brown second. Duratz third. Larry Marks fourth. That's the way they stay into turn 3. And now Marks, Bobbles, and Cecere and Loria both get by in turn 4. Cecere to 4th and Loria to 5th. Contact into 3 between Cecere and Loria. Loria bounces off the wall and is hit hard by the 04 of Laura Lucon, who's up and over and back down on all 4 wheels. Contact between the 35 of Cecile and the 11 of Loria going into 3. Loria goes spinning. Cecile comes to a stop, and Laura Lucan up over the front end of Pete Loria's car and back down on all 4 wheels after rolling once. Contact off of 4 between the front 2 cars, but they keep them straight down the front stretch. Pete Reck leading, Ray Brown second. Larry Marks on the outside of Tom Durant's moving to third. Durant's in the 80. Nick Durant's in car 80. Spinning to the inside of the back straightaway. Caution is out. 8 laps are down. 8 laps down. He's been running the outside. He likes to restart there. Leaving that inside lane open for Ray Brown. And he's been running that lane. So we shall see what happens here in 1 and 2. It's going to be Reck on the outside, carrying the momentum back in front. Jason Ryder in the 76 trying to work into the top 5 around the 06 of John Kane the third. Jason's been running the last several laps with the right side of that rear spoiler knocked away. Halfway, 10 laps to go, 10 to go. Boy, Pete, right up against the wall. They're exiting that second turn. And we got another spin. This time it's the 35 of Mike Cecile who does a 360 and keeps going. The green is out. The green is out. Eight more laps to go. Pete Reck looking for his first feature win here at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway in the Glick Fire Equipment Gervy Electric Rocket. Jason Ryder now challenging Larry Marks for 4th. And a spin, the 57 of Brian Hoffman right in front of your leader here. Caution is out. 6 laps from home. We're back racing. And third time's a charm for the 57 of Brian Hoffman. He's not going to bring out the caution, though, this time. He'll turn it around. Or will he? He stalls it now. The caution is out, and his night is done. Third caution for the 57 in the feature, so Brian will have to go to the pits. Caution. Green is out. Five laps to go. Larry Marks trying to get around Tom Durratz in the 5Y for third. It's still Durratz third, Marks fourth, Jason Ryder fifth. Pete Reck in front of Ray Brown. Pete Reck extending the lead here with 2 to go. White flag. I'm sure Pete thought they would never see that white flag. He's been out in front since lap 2. That was about an hour ago. This will be his first feature win at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Out of Castle Shannon in the Glick Fire Equipment McGurvey Electric Rockets. Pete Reck, your Advanced Auto Parts Crate Late Model winner. All right, here he comes. Worked up a sweat. How about a nice hand for his first win? Pete Reck, the Advanced Auto Parts Limited Late Models. Come on, Pete. This is number 1, right?
Yes, it is. It's it's number 1.
Come on over here, Nandi. Was that before last year? How much have you raced?
We ran pure stocks for a while, and we ran some modified stuff.
And it's been a while, right?
About 15 years.
How about it?
Well, I tell you what, I just want to thank everybody that works on a car, and there's somebody's, it's the sponsorships, Glick Fire Equipment and the McGurvey Electric, and there's one big person that takes a major play in this, and that's Lou Bradish and his gang. I couldn't put this here without his help.
Well, that's good. He won tonight, you won tonight, so now you're going to have a big party.
Oh, yep. Definitely a big party right across the road here, I think.
What was going through your mind? Had you to sit there and wait for the race to get back underway?
I just wanted to get going. There's some cars up front that runs good, and my determination is just to beat them down there, because Lou told me, he says, you got to beat everybody on that start, so that's what we did.
Well, you did. Congratulations, Pete Reck, ladies and gentlemen, your winner. Pick the 5th. Green is out. Sean Dumhoff with the early lead. Kevin Miller in the 4M and Joel Johns in the Mach 5. Wheel to wheel for second. Miller to second, Johns third, Martinek fourth, Mike Bassage fifth at the end of one go round. And Daryl Charlier in the 12, J.E. Stalter in the 17. Sean Dumhoff, track champion here 2 years ago. Did not run here much last year. Did not get a win here last year. But won 6 times here 2 years ago. He's got a good advantage in the Dumhoff Signs and Graphics and Dumhoff Racing Engine Cyclone chassis. Kevin Miller, opening night winner, runs second. Tom Martinek is third. Mike Bassage fourth. Daryl Charlier still fifth. And it's Chris Bassage in the 71C and the 17 of J.E. Stalter, who's sideways in 1 and 2 but saves it. He'll lose 1 spot, maybe 2. Just 1 down the back chute. Nine laps remaining, 6 are down. Willie Briggs in car 8 has pitted. Halfway, it's been the Sean Dumhoff Show. The Harmony driver, half a straightaway in front of Kevin Miller. Tom Martinek and Mike Bassage not far behind Miller. 5th is still Chris Bassage. Daryl Charlier 6th. J.E. Stalter 7th. Wayne Tessine 8th. Joel Johns, who started up front, is 9th. And Cody Barrick in the 17 running 10th. Dumhoff trying to lap the 93 of Bob Williamson. 5 to go, 5 to go. Around him in 1 and 2. Kevin Miller now trying to lap Williamson and hold on to second. Tom Martinek not far behind. Martinek goes to the outside. Has to back out for a minute as Williamson came up the racetrack in the 93. Things are getting a little closer for second, third, and fourth here. And we got one spinning. That would be the 48 of David Mercer. Burgettstown driver David Mercer in the 48 against the inside guardrail in turn 4. 11 laps are down. Green is waving again. Mike Bassage challenging Tom Martinek for third. Bassett will make the pass in the middle of 3 and 4. Martinek trying to get back around him coming off, but now it's Chris Bassett to the inside of Martinek trying to get to 4th. J.E. Stalter trying to work underneath Daryl Charlier, and right behind Stalter comes the 10 of Wayne Tessine. Kevin Miller now has his hands full in second. Mike Bassett on the move here in the late going. 2 laps to go. And the 2 back markers wrecked. Bob Williamson in the 93 is left parked here. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout. Bob Williamson in the 93. Another restart. Hopefully the final one. Smoking here is Joe Pemberton in the 98. Looks like the rear end shifted in the car. Panhard bar, something broke in the back of the car. The rear end's moving. J.E. Stalter on the charge in the 17E. And their battle behind Sean Dumhoff continues. 1 lap to go. Mike Bassett now just ahead of Kevin Miller, and Chris Bassett is really picking him up. This is the final lap. Sean Dumhoff trying to hang on for the win here. Good race behind him. Dumhoff will get back into the winner's circle for the first time since 2004. It's Bassett, Miller, and Martinek, your top 5. All right, how about a nice hand, folks, for Sean Dumhoff, your winner. Here, we'll give you the double beak look. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Didn't run much last year, but out of the box and looking better this year.
Yeah, we took a lot of last year off. I got married and bought a new
See,
house.
sometimes you got to do that stuff.
Yeah, just had other things on my plate last year, and we tore the one car up, and this one wasn't ready yet, and we got it finished up late last year and got to practice, but had to chase some bugs opening night, but got it pretty good tonight.
Yeah, they were good racing behind you, and you probably aren't aware of that because you was out in front, but people you want to thank.
I'd have to thank my dad with the engines, my sister for the lettering, Cyclone and Chassis for all the help they've given me on the setups, and all my friends and my wife and my kids and all that to keep things going.
All right, congratulations, Sean.
Thank you.
Sean Dumhoff, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the E-Mods. Green is out. We got a drag race for the lead into 3. Ron Opatch in the 51. Bob Schwartzmiller in the 28S. Opatch by a car length, your leader as they head into 1. Ron Opatch, the Sunrise Motors Tri-State Auto Auction 51, your leader. Over the Bear Corporation Denny's Restaurant 28 of Bob Schwartzmiller. To his outside comes the 66 of Aaron Jones. Inside on the move is Craig Kamiker. He's 4th. Jeff Broniszewski scored 5th that lap. And A.J. Poljak in the 36-6. 4 wide for 2nd. Aaron Jones on the go on the outside in the 66X. The Larry's Auto Simmons window cleaning Chevy. He is flying. Patchen still leads, but Jones is closing ground. And now Kamiker ahead of Schwartzmiller for 3rd. Do we have a pass for the lead? Not yet. It's still Ron Opatchen by a car length. Craig Kamiker to the inside. He moves by Aaron Jones for second. Ten to go. Craig Kamiker now nosing ahead of Ron Opatchen, but Ron on the outside with the momentum has the lead back going into 3. Aaron Jones sitting right behind him in 3rd. Schwartzmiller 4th, Broniszewski 5th. Bill Robertson a close 6th. 3 wide almost for 4th. Let's try this act again. Kamiker inside, Opatchen outside on the back stretch. Off of 4, Kamiker edging ahead of Opatchen. Gives Ron a lane on the outside, but now has the lead by a full car length into 1. Jim Wagner to 15, almost wrecking. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim. Here they come, Jim. Caution is out, Jim. My goodness gracious. It's a good thing this is a wide racetrack. It may not be wide enough. Look at this. If they make it through 3 and 4, it'll be a miracle. Miracles do happen. All that, no change in the top 4. Kamiker, Opatchen. Now Broniszewski tries the inside of Aaron Jones. Bill Robertson right behind them in the 5th spot. We are past halfway. 6 to go. Your defending champion, Craig Kamiker, trying to get his first win of 06. Nick Kachuba bounces off the wall in the middle of the backstretch in the 10 car. He flattened a tire. And now he comes to a stop at top turns 3 and 4. Five laps remaining. Aaron Jones will try the outside of Ron Opatchen another time in that race for second. This time Aaron's got the pass, at least at the flag stand. 1K, Craig Catellis close to the wall, now close to the inside. He's got it going straight again. Kachuba returns to the racetrack in the number 10 car. He's down 1 lap. Broniszewski now moving to 3rd. Up to 4th is Bill Robertson, and Ron Opatchen, who had the lead, is now back in 5th. Not too often that happens. The Morley's Independence Auger Excavating, 72 of Craig Kamiker. Rolling on. He started 8th. Took the lead on lap 7. 1 lap remaining. Through 3 and 4, the final time. Your champion last year, his first win this year from Hopewell, Craig Kamaker. Aaron Jones may be a career best second. Broniszewski third. Bill Robertson gets fourth. Not sure who was fifth. Check the scoreboard. All right, Craig Kamaker's new car finds its way to the winner's circle for the first time this season. Get that hat off. We got you a new shiny one. Is this brand new from the ground up?
Yeah, all new.
All in the winter? Or did you have it in the works last year?
We had it in the works last year. We had a chassis built last year, and we didn't have nothing else.
Just a lot different than the one you drove before?
Same cage. Built it in a garage from ground up.
Well, the results are pretty good. It seems to be working. I mean, obviously, you've made steady progress each week.
Yeah, it's still a little loose for my liking.
People you want to thank, Craig?
Wild Bill, my dad, my brother, Mark, my wife, my daughter, Hogger Excavating, Morley's, Vance Auto, Iron City Express.
All right, Craig Kamaker, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the Pure Stocks. Green is out. Jim Ball in the 60-year leader. Maybe not for long. 5-star Todd Evans moving to the outside and into the front spot. Davey Lee now. He's going for it on the top side. Well, Mr. Torrens is up to third, challenging for second. Rick Gorsuch to fourth, and here comes Adam Chital on the outside in the 125, making it into the top 5 as well. And the 60 car of Jim Ball rocking and rolling back and forth. Eric Goldberg not knowing whether to go left or right to try to avoid him. Ball up on the wall. Back down and still going. New leader, Robbie Torrance. Davey Lee second. Rick Gorsuch third. Adam Chital fourth, and Todd Evans is fifth. Close for second, 3 wide. Look out, Davey. Straightens it out. Gary Catellus gives him a push, and off we go. Catellus stops right in the middle of the racetrack, over in turn 2. Caution is out. Double foul restart. 8 to go. Robbie Torrens. Adam Chital trying to steal the lead away from Robbie. Still Torrens in front. Uh-oh, Davey Lee's headed left. Straighten it out, must say. Oh, good job. Torrens in front, shot, and spinning is Jim Ball in the 60. Everybody's still going. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim. Green is waving. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead. Ooh. Still Robbie Torrens. Uh-oh, Goldberg in the 714. Slips. Davey Lee, who was to the back, is now up to third. Looks like the door skin's off the 96. Adam Chiddle challenging Robbie Torrens. They are on the ragged edge. 5 laps to go. Uh-oh, Davey Lee lost a right rear wheel. He lost the door skin the previous lap. Now the wheel's gone. Headed for the ooh, high into the air there off the Uke tires. Caution is back out. Lost the door skin the previous lap, then the wheel the next lap. Single file. And here we go. Chiddle takes up the charge on the low side again. Robbie Torrens by just a nose, and now they're even Steven into turn 1. No. Off of 4, Robbie a little higher than he's been, but he's got a bigger lead than he had. Rick Gorsuch right there in third, Goldberg 4th, Gary Catsellas 5th. Terry Kerr and Darren Ferguson are next of those who have survived. Oh, we got a spin. Catsellas and the 714 get together, and Goldberg is parked in turn 2. Caution again. Folks, it's just been that kind of a night. Green is out. Adam Chiddle has got a burst of speed on the start. He's got the lead now in turn 2, but Robbie trying to battle back on the outside. Street tires. Not a lot able to do to these cars, but they sure do get around here. And now Adam Chidle's got the lead in the Suburban Dry Cleaners 125. One to go. Robbie Torrens trying to make one last challenge at Adam Chiddle. Chiddle tries to win his second. We've got a little more oomph coming off the turn. The Suburban Dry Cleaners 125 from McDonald. Adam Chiddle will get the win. All right, Adam Chiddle out of the car with the win. Put this shiny one on. Your second one. How about that? Well, that was, come on over here. That was, I mean, you and Robbie, lap after lap after lap.
I tried many times, and he was fast. I was kept waiting for him to make a mistake, and he really wasn't. So
You just look like you. I don't know if you're geared different than him or what, but on the restart, I don't know. You seemed like you were able to shift a little different, or somehow that's where you were able to get alongside.
I was just kind of timing it perfect, and I kind of knew he was hitting it at the same spot every time we took off, so I was timing it better and better every time.
People you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank my sponsors.
You cold, by the way. I mean, you got a lot of layers on tonight.
Freezing out here. Suburban Dry Cleaners, Angelo Lane, my whole crew, my Uncle Tone, and Capo Enterprises, everybody. I got a lot of help.
All right, Adam Chattel, your winner, folks, in the amateur stocks. Hey, thanks for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the show. Take your time going home. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Saturday.